Hey, so what is going on, everyone? It is me, Mr. Mario, and today we are unboxing this game right here, which is Breach and Clear for the PS Vita. Now, I want to talk about this for a little bit at first, because this is actually a little bit exciting. Now, first off, I am not endorsed by these guys or anything like that with people who made this game or with Limited Run, but I thought this was a really cool concept, and I'm going to see if it's actually worthwhile in the next coming months. For anybody that does not know, Limited Run Games right here, this is a new company where, you know those monthly boxes where, you know, like I'm subscribed to 1UP Box or Loot Crates or anything like that, where they send you, you know, a monthly thing. There's even another box, I know Dope Swanner, he was getting it for a few months. I don't remember what it was called, but they would pretty much box up make a physical copy of an indie game every single month. This is the same type of thing. Limited Run Games is a new company that's out. It's limitedrungames.com, and what they do is they take these indie games, and instead of what they did with the other box where I said, you know, they make a special edition of it, they make a regular edition, and this one's special because they actually release these games on consoles. So the other box I'd mentioned, which I cannot remember the name of it for the life of me, the other box that was available, it was... man, I don't remember. But anyways, they only did PC, but they gave you a few codes of it from what I remember. This one, they make a physical copy of the game for PlayStation Vita or PS4. Reason being is that Sony is a lot more lax with smaller runs of games. And the concept here is they release one run of this game for 1 month, and then after it's done, that's it. So Breach and Clear, from what I remember, got 1,500 copies of it made. I bought this within like 5 minutes of it going live, and from what I understand on Twitter, there was a reprint of this, but now the reprints are completely gone. And within the first 24 hours, you can only buy one copy of the game. So right here for the first month, this would be October's, because they sell them in late October. They did Breach and Clear. Next month is going to be Saturday Morning RPG. The third month, we don't know yet, but they gave you, you know, this thing right here, which says the Limited Run collection is just beginning. Keep up with new releases by signing up for our newsletter at limitedrungames.com. And then you get Limited Run back there. Looks kind of like a little postcard. Then you get a little sticker right here, and a sticker right here as well, too. I believe that's a sticker. No, that doesn't... I don't know. But anyways, I thought I'd put those there. And by the way, this just came in a little, like, black envelope. So let's go ahead and open this up. So yes, this is on the PlayStation Vita. I know there's going to be some people that are just like, well, the Vita's been declared dead, because for anybody that doesn't know, unfortunately, a few weeks ago, Sony ended up saying that they are no longer going to be supporting first-party games on the Vita, which is really disappointing because I absolutely love the Vita. I love this handheld, I really do. But as I said, you know, third party's still willing to make games for it, and the reason why, as I said, that Limited Run is doing only Sony systems is because it is easier to do a physical pressing on Sony systems as opposed to Nintendo or Microsoft. So right here we have Breach and Clear, which it feels like a solid game. I also have another game right here, Persona 4 Dancing All Night, that I can compare it to. Both boxes feel the same. This one, I thought it was pretty neat. It says right here specifically PlayStation TV compatible, so just in case you don't have an actual Vita, and then it uses 10 megabytes on the memory card. Looks pretty nice as well. And on the back, own every angle, lead a squad of Special Forces members through over 100 harrowing missions in thrilling hybrid turn-based gameplay. Customize your soldiers' loadouts with real-world guns and gear to suit each situation. So it looks pretty neat so far. It's only one player. You can use a touchscreen, 10 megabyte memory card, as I said, and it works on the PlayStation TV. Now, it's done by Mighty Rabbit Studios Incorporated. It also has the Limited Run thing right there. For anybody that's wondering, it is region-free because all Sony systems since the PSP have been region-free when it comes to games. And then right here on the spine, it just says Breach and Clear with the PS Vita. And the nice thing is, I mean, they did a really good job with it. Like, it doesn't look like, you know, a bootleg version of this or anything like that. And I can't focus in properly or anything. But yeah, this is a regular game. This is a Limited Run game. And honestly, I mean, this one even has a UPC. Look at that. It even has a UPC. So that's crazy. But as I said, the whole point of Limited Run is they run it for a month. They have a stock. They might do restock. And then that's it. They're not selling it anymore. But let's open this up. So you don't have anything that comes in right here. But you do get the game, which is just like that, regular PS Vita cartridge. Flip it around the back, even has the logo, everything like that. One thing I am disappointed with, honestly, is I was really hoping there would be like a sheet of paper right here, something that would show, you know, like, thank you for purchasing from Limited Run Games, and I was really wanting a number to show which number this was. That would be really cool. But anyways, let me even see if these are small. Nope, that's not small enough to fit in here. This is not small enough to fit in here, but this is. So if I want to, Well, that's square, so I can't even do that. So I can't even put any of these in here, unfortunately. But that is the unboxing of Breach and Clear. So we have that. Now I'm going to go ahead, pop this out, and let's get to playing it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to capture some gameplay. I'm going to play it for a little bit and give you all my first impressions on this game. Alright, so this is my impressions for Breach and Clear, and excuse the footage, I'm recording my Vita, so it's not really the best right here. I could have done it with the PlayStation TV itself, although I chose not to do that just because I honestly wanted sound and to show you all kind of how it ran exactly on the Vita with the touchscreen and everything. So this is Breach and Clear, and what exactly is it? Well, you control some military operatives, and there are missions where you really don't get much background if you don't want to read. You can read up on them if you want to, but you have to position your team to go into a building through a variety of different ways, and through there you just have to breach the different rooms in this building and clear out everyone, hence the name Breach and Clear. So the reason why I'm making this real quick is because I've just played it for a little bit. I wanted to play around with a few levels, and that's really the main basis of this game. It's really not a story-driven game by any means, and it's something that you could pick up and play pretty easily, although maybe not the easiest game because it is a bit tactical, but I'll say this. I'm actually not too crazy about this game, honestly. Even looking at it, I mean, the cover looked cool. I looked into the game a little bit. I didn't seem to be that crazy about the game itself. Admittedly, the reason why I bought this is because I was excited for limited run games, and I thought this would be pretty cool, and it would be a good way to support them. So I am looking forward more to Saturday Morning RPG, especially since it would be a PS4 version of the game, and at the same time, I will be able to go ahead and, you know, play through that as well, and also capture some gameplay if I want to a lot easier from there. But the Vita games, you know, they're good for casual on-the-play type stuff as well, which you'll get from Breach and Clear. So if this looks like your type of game, awesome. It's honestly not my cup of tea. Even the way it runs, I was expecting it to run a little bit smoother. You know, it seems to run at less than 30 frames a second most of the time. It definitely doesn't go above that, but the game itself, it looks alright. It plays alright if you're into that style of top-down stuff. I really haven't played anything like that, but it is pretty neat to play through. Anyways, if you like this game, you know, I'd recommend checking it out if you can. Unfortunately, you can't really get a physical copy unless you get it used now, because they don't have a restock on it or anything like that. But, you know, if you are able to pick it up digitally or anything like that, if you want to, for cheap, I would recommend checking it out. Anyways, this is Mr. Mario, signing off. Thank you all for watching, everyone.